Sitting beneath Tightwad Hill, California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Cal Golden Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
I caught up with the Hokies head coach before the game. He knows that they have got one of the best wide receivers in the country, highly rated and experienced, but a young quarterback. They have tried to put some things in this week that will help them get the ball to their best target on the field. We'll keep you posted as the game continues. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Hokies will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Cal Bears offense will get first crack at it today. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He has a big play waiting to happen.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not.
Continues to fight for yards. Right down the ball. Touchdown, Cal! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out, because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Virginia Tech's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And this junior tight end is a steady, productive piece of their attack. 5 catches in their last win, a couple of them going for touchdowns. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to Davis. Here's a little room there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that bell cow that you can hand it off to establish it.
The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And it's a sack.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the catch. It's Perry. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
They go play action with Songa Politelli. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarter.
Oh, he wants it all. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. And the Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll field the punt. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The timing needs to be precise on those out routes, and the quarterback just gave him too much ground to cover.
Yeah, and you got to know when to throw that. Right when he's breaking out of his break, I got to put that ball and put it on him. And you could tell the timing was a little bit off, just a little too much juice from the QB.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Snagged in the middle. It's Hendricks. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Well, Cal has done an outstanding job replacing quarterbacks here in recent years. You lose Fernando Mendoza, he goes to Indiana, wins a national championship. But last year, David, true freshman, Songa Politelli, and the way he was able to play was just remarkable. A lot of people thought they weren't going to be able to hold on to him, especially with a new coach and Tosh Lupoi coming in, but they did. And so now, big expectations for this offense.
But I love the way he handled himself last year. Just comes in and it's just business as usual. And was clutching some big moments, but ball comes out. It comes off his hands so pretty. Like now surrounding weapons coming in from different places. When you kind of establish yourself as a guy that to look forward to, a guy that's on the rise, people want to come play with him. So new staff obviously here in Cal. Can it be a new day and a new dawn for this squad? Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. To the air on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Setting up the screen. Quick step and go. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Will, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking for the score. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. The quick out. Shakes a man, and he might just keeps moving. He's at the 30. Past the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Cal.
And how about the big tight end doing the work for the quarterback, man? Nice, short, safe throw. And how about the speed, the athletic ability? You've seen the evolution of the tight end in the history of football, and this is exactly why. They went from being a big target to now a guy that can make plays after the catch and make big home run plays like he did right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And here's the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Tight end getting vertical. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They'll ride Davis here. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
He'll run it again. And he's dragged down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Golden Bears. The defense takes matters into its own hands. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Finds his man. It's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Ryan. Makes the grab. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. And the Hokies are rolling down the field. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Brown. Makes the catch, and he's free. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The run inside. It's Davis. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Jekyll and Hyde for this offense and for this quarterback, right? Pick 6 on the last drive. You saw on the sidelines the coaches talking to him, really trying to pick his spirits up. I don't know what they said to him, but whatever it was, it worked because this drive is looking really good here by the offense, and what a beautiful throw there by the quarterback.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli. They've got the screen set up. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. Here's the return. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Hokies looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Golden Bears sideline, the quarterback has done a terrific job here today, guys. Over 150 yards passing, but
might have a chance. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Golden Bears have pushed it inside the 20. Quick release by the QB. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Gets rid of it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And you want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. Wink, wink, they really don't catch well. But the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver. And
makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Dropping back, it's Ryan. Makes the catch. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Heath. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
At the 40, there he goes. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage.
Could be an alley. Makes it past the marker. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Going to get a stoppage here as there's an injured Cal Bear on the field. The Hokies have their offense in high gear. Running inside, it's Davis. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quarterback may change this route. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start will just increase the degree of difficulty at 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. And he could not get loose on the run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, the ground game. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Absolutely perfect. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The inside handoff. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Sangapolatelli. Complete. Turning it on. Sweet cut there. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Floats it out in space. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off play action on first down. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air. It's Ryan. He'll try to do it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
With the catch, it's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands. So,
oh, he's got some space. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The run inside. It's Davis. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Fires to the wideout. It's complete. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, first and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance. He's going for the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Cal uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. The quarterback sneak. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal.
I got a feeling the defense kind of knew that was coming, stacked the line of scrimmage, got good penetration. Quarterback had absolutely nowhere to go. No push, no forward momentum. Ugh, no bueno.
Now it's third and goal. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So this gets a bit more challenging on third and goal after the untimely false start. Which brings to mind, are there timely false starts? Going for 6. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Middle of the end zone. He's got it.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Running inside. It's Davis. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 17 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Sooners keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. And now over to your game in Berkeley. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
The Golden Bears will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the Hokies head coach at the half. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quick completion on the out route. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just...
Maybe a crease. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
The Hokies are flying down the field. Back to throw. It's Ryan. Rush is on him. And they got him.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The run inside. It's Overton. Knocked down for the tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. On the run, it's Overton. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him, a little slippery with all those juke moves.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air, it's Ryan. Under fire, being chased. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
How about this defense? Another stop. This one right at the line of scrimmage. It's fourth down. And the Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the...
Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Got a little grass. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First two plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got two of those on that one.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
The Hokies are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? They'll run it on third and goal. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. Back to throw, it's Ryan. Pocket breaking down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. Going to get a stoppage here as there's an injured Cal Bear on the field. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. JKS. Quickly complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Hendricks. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Unloads to the right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag.
Here we go. Ready. 30.
Again, it's Sangapolatelli. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. He'll bring it out. It's Heath. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Dropping back, it's Ryan. Caught in the backfield, it's Overton. There he goes. building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw it again. Finds the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Gets it out quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Hokies look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And, man, that is the hard part about playing defense nowadays. It's not the first play. It's the second play that you have to react to. It's a pass. Everybody's playing pass, but he has the ability to do that. And we've seen him do it today already. Just take off, make things happen. Now the QB over 100 on the day, and his legs, they're a problem.
The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Ryan. Got it. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is four-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
And it's good! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within one possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Catch in the middle. It's strong. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Running inside, it's Marshall. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
The Golden Bears send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Ryan. Here's a heat. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Picks up the 1st down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's 1st down. Right back to the well. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this 1st down.
Well, it's 4th and short, and you're sort of in no man's land at this point near midfield. I think if you're on offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to show confidence in your guys to get it done and go get you the win.
Going for the marker on the ground. There's some room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires on the move. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Pressure coming. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Hokies! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Trying to push the lead to a field goal with his 2-point conversion attempt. Looking for a man, it's Ryan. Incomplete on the 2-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal, but they'll have to settle for holding a 1-point lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli makes the grab down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Fires to the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Man, and we have seen it in this game, even though his team is losing. This guy, time and time again, has been answering the bell. He's been throwing dimes all game long, and he comes up with another big completion there.
And defensively, I'm going to keep continuing to think pass. They've trusted him all game long. He hasn't let him down. I'm playing for the pass. I'll react to everything else.
And the Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for his man. It's caught, and he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a...
Touchdown, Cal! And they've got the lead in the final minute. The Golden Bears with an answer.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To throw, it's Ryan. Under fire. Got out of trouble and throws. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation?
Caught, and he's got room. He gets the clock stopped, goes out of bounds with 25 ticks to go. That's a 1st down.
Love the play call in a 2-minute situation here in the 4th quarter. Out-breaking route so you can make the catch, hopefully get out of bounds and save yourself clock.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49.
And he does every single thing right on that play. Late in the game, you're trailing. You need to get this first down, but you got to try to save as much clock as possible. He's able to get out of bounds and do precisely that. Could not have asked for a better outcome on that play.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Escapes the pressure to his right. The pass is incomplete and 1 second is left. Got to have a touchdown right here. And this will be the final play of regulation. To the air, it's Ryan. Here's the pressure. Ball is incomplete, falls to the turf, and that's going to do it, and it went right down to the final play. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the